What is up, everyone? Dapper here, and we are back playing some more Railroads Online. Today, I have something very special to show you. I'm actually not on my world or Pancake's world. I'm actually on a world that I downloaded from the website Mini Zwerg. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but it is made by user Mauser PT7. And I'll be putting a link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to check out somebody else's world and what they have done. And already you can see a lot of time was put into this. One, because this is a very, very long track. I believe it is around 73 kilometers. And it's pretty cool. I've already noticed a couple little details. We have a little like train garage here, which is kind of cool. No trains in it currently. But, oh, I didn't even know that you could open up these windows. That's pretty cool. But also, the switches actually have their own foundations, which I thought was a nice little touch. I've seen a lot of people will just have them floating, I myself included. So that's pretty cool that they actually added the non-floating, foundations underneath to actually make it look like they're supported, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, this back storage kind of just connects up to the track, and I believe heads out towards one of the part plants, or kind of where the oil field and other industries are. But we're actually going to head on the other side of the freight depot, where I see a Betsy on the map, and I'm probably only going to check out a few of the industries and how they're hooked up today, mostly because it would probably take an hour or more to even traverse the entire map. So we're just going to check out the beginning section, and if you guys like this, we will check out the other industries as well, and maybe even run a couple loads. But it looks like we have another garage over here, which is pretty cool. A nice little area where you can fill up on firewood and water as well. But I'm gonna grab the Betsy that's located in here. You can hear it now. Let's go ahead and get this door open. There we go. And I'm gonna check to make sure that it is capable of making our journey real quick. It looks like it is. The water is at full and our wood is at full. So we might as well just start leaving now. So let's go ahead and kick on the regulator and drop the brake. And we are rolling. It looks like our boiler pressure is starting to run out already. So I am going to stop real quick and actually open this up and fill it up with some wood. There we go. The fire is going. Let's go ahead and get that shut. And I will now hop in and we can continue our journey here. So I might have to look at the map a couple times here just to make sure I'm going the right direction. I also need to check this switch. It looks like it is set up good, but the second switch is not. So I am going to have to make my first stop here. We might be doing a lot of this. So yeah, let me get this switched over. Again, there's the foundations that they're sitting on. I think that is so cool. It makes the track look really nice. But all right, let's get this flipped over here. And we are actually going to head out towards the logging camp. I'm curious to see how this is done. I love that you can build so many different ways in this game. So I'm wondering if the route will feel familiar or if the route is going to be different. Either way, what's super cool about this track that I also noticed from the map is that it is basically double tracked everywhere, or double rail lines, which is pretty cool. So you could have multiple trains running in different directions. And yeah, so super cool so far. Definitely like what I've seen. But we are underway, and we're gonna give this map a good look. We are now leaving the main stations behind, and we actually got a few rails running the opposite direction there, which is kind of cool. It actually goes into 3. I wonder if you can actually drop off things on the second or third rails. I might have to test that later on. But it looks like my switches up ahead are good. Generally, I don't know which way you would want to run the train on the track. Oh, I've lost boiler pressure, it seems like. So I think I'm going to zero out the regulator, and hopefully we can gain that back while moving here. I didn't realize it was going to run out so quickly. It's cool though. Hopefully we can gain some boiler pressure while moving here. I have not hit the brakes, so we're just gonna kind of keep rolling along here. Switches look good. Again, there's the foundations. I really love that. The foundations so nice with the little pieces next to them. So that's pretty cool. It seems like we are getting some boiler pressure here, which is good. Even though we're rolling, I believe this line will take us out to the logging camp. However, this is my first time around this track, so I may make a couple wrong turns, but hopefully we can get it all figured out. But as I do gain some boiler pressure here, I'm going to start kicking my regulator back on. Looking good so far. I got some nice straight tracks here, which is pretty cool. I believe that the line to our right leads out to the sawmill and possibly out to the smelter. It seems like most people run through that valley over there, which is pretty cool. I mean, it is like the flattest area, and if you didn't go through there, you'd probably have to run into the mountains a little bit. But anyway, here we go. I'm actually going to bring this regulator down since we're not really lugging anything, and we're moving pretty quickly here. This is one of those spots where I'm actually not sure where it leads, but this is actually kind of cool. We got an interesting little bridge right there. It looks like that might go out to the other industries, maybe like the oil mine or something. Very cool, but we're going to be going straight through here. I mean, this is a nice little section. I actually like this a lot. It's actually like even too. Like if you see the turns right here, they've got like pretty much the same curvature to them. Very, very cool. So definitely some interesting stuff that way. Oh, that looks like a giant switching yard actually over there. Very neat. And I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at this map. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I think I'm gonna have to re-rail this real quick. There we go. We got that rotated. I'm gonna have to fix this switch. So it looks like whoever used this line last left the switch over to the switching yard, which we are gonna have to check out eventually, maybe on the way back or something. But it looks like there's a giant yard with multiple, well, there's actually a lot of water towers all over the place, which is kind of cool. But it looks like there's a couple buildings down there. Anyway, we'll check that out later. Right now, I gotta give it some power, otherwise I'm gonna start rolling backwards here. Definitely gonna keep making our way out to the logging camp, and already this map looks pretty awesome. I'm definitely loving it so far. Definitely loving the double tracks as well. But here we go. I think I'm gonna kick this down to like 14, and I'm gonna hope that all my switches here are gonna be set up. It looks like this one coming up actually is not, so I'm gonna zero out the regulator here, and I'm gonna give it some brake right about now. All right, gonna grab this switch. I believe that's set up to go straight to the sawmill, but we're gonna be going to the logging camp, so I'm gonna flip that over. And we're gonna keep moving. So there we go, zero out my brake. Kick the regulator up real quick, and then we can actually drop it right back down. Something like 16, 30, 20. There we go, perfect. That's pretty cool. I definitely like the use of those bridges. They're not exactly, they're like cement bridges. It's very interesting. A lot of people will use like the wooden bridges everywhere, but it's kind of cool to see something different every once in a while. It looks really clean as well. It's got the nice wood toppers there. I am going to check these switches here. I actually have to brake again, I believe. Actually, I don't know if I need to brake. Oh. Well, I definitely need a brake for that one. Oops. I actually thought these were reversed. I'm wondering if I need to be on the second line, though. I don't know. I'm just going to stay on this side and see what happens. Hopefully I don't derail again. It's been kind of unfortunate with that so far, but hopefully I can get this back on. There we go. And let's go ahead and hop back in. All right, we're moving. Hopefully we don't re-rail or derail again. But here we go. Again, the same theme throughout. All the switches have little foundations underneath them. I like that a lot. Tons of water towers through here as well. So it looks like, you know, no matter where you are, you're going to have a water tower close by, which is always pretty convenient. But here we go. We are making our way out to the logging camp. It should be maybe around the bend coming up. I don't know. I think in my world, I might have hugged the, there's like a small hill in the center here, but this might go a little bit further up north before cutting over. I'm not really sure yet. We're going to have to see how this looks when we get there. There's also another really interesting route that I saw. I believe it's a route that goes to the north or to the, I don't even know which way is north looking at this right now. I think that way is north, but it goes around the mountain here that I definitely want to check out at some point. I believe it possibly is this line here. I don't have the map next to me, and I really should, especially when I'm on new worlds like this, because I have no idea which way to go or what to expect. But all right, we got some switches coming up, so I'm definitely gonna make sure all the switches are good. This is another interesting section. Look at this. We've got like a little area that you can, like, if you fall off the bridge, you can kind of walk back up. Oh my gosh, that's actually super cool. There's like a lot of little details in there, and it goes between the different types of rails there. That was actually super cool. I probably should have went slower through there. But anyway, we are now out at the logging camp. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the regulator here, and I think I'm gonna stop just to kind of check it out, because there's a lot of things going on that I saw on the map here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the brakes, and I think we're gonna check out to the right over here on foot real quick. So we got some giant garages here, so we can store some engines, which is pretty cool. We got like a little switching area where we can keep some logging cars, and we do have some logging cars here, which is pretty cool. They're kind of sitting on the tracks right here, and wow, this is actually a really cool area. There's the ominous wood cutting sounds. It's actually kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. There's just some phantom noises. Looks like we got a few trains out here. We got a Eureka that is stashed here, and another Betsy, which is actually named Helga. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and shut this up and continue to check this out. I definitely love that it's actually put... Or do these come with the foundations? I don't really know. I've never actually placed one of these myself. No. So it looks like the foundations were actually placed under here, which is kind of cool. It looks really awesome. Like it was meant to be. We've got a few full trains here. Again, we've got these foundations set up where we have like a nice walking path where it's like they basically made a station here, which is super cool. I like this a lot. It looks like it was almost made in the game where you could just unload right here if you wanted to. I mean, you could, but you'd lose all the product. But look at that. It looks like we have a few stoppers here as well, which is super awesome. Got a little walkover area as well. This is awesome. This is actually like a little station that was made, and we even have the ramps that actually lead down to where we can go check other things out. So I'm actually gonna run over here. We got a couple more ramps here as well, kind of like stair sections. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and walk up here and see what's going on. I believe, oh my gosh, look at all of this. Holy cow, we literally have like a full station that was made here. This is crazy. I love it. We have another area. Looks like we can store a few trains, some rail cars here. There's even a little walkway here, which is super cool. Again, another one of those foundations under the switches. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. And stairs. Hold on, I gotta check this out in just a second. Look at this. So we can walk over here and switch as needed. We got a ton of the bridges. Oh, this is super cool. I definitely have to check these stairs out. What the heck? This is amazing. Oh, and you can actually use them. You can just run straight up. I love it. We got the stopping areas, and it looks like we have some kind of turnaround here. I believe we're going to take this on the way out, which we can probably head to about now. But yeah, I am loving this world so far. Like I said, a ton of details put into this. Like, look, this is like a full-on like airborne station with like everything is well thought out, like with a ton of places to access everything. We got the bridges, we got the walkways. This is crazy. I love it. I'm gonna go over here and check this out. I believe this is another spot. I think this is where the rail goes out and like comes around. But look at this, even all the walkways kind of meet up with each other. So we can just kind of walk over here, and I believe this is like the end of the station, and this is where you would do the big turnaround, and that way you could kind of leave the same direction we came in. So awesome. This is amazing. Super, super cool. Got a switch there. I think we're gonna take the train through now. I don't know if we're gonna come back on the cordwood line or what. I believe it does. Yeah, I think that's what happens. I think it turns around and then we'll come back through the cordwood way. And then I don't know how you would get over to this other switching yard, but I believe it was one of the switches further down that we actually passed on the way in. I think over there. The switching area that we passed is probably how you'd get over to that line. This is super cool. I love it a lot. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop in the train now, and we're gonna make our way around this station. I do wish I had some cars on me, that way I could fill up at the station, but in order to bring over the sawmill, maybe we'll do that in the future. Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. Do you just want to see the world, or do you actually want to see me use them as they are intended? Let me know. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna go around this little line here. This is an awesome station. There's so much that was put into this. I love it. And actually, this looks so crazy, all the stuff going on over there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this regulator on, and let's go ahead and do the turnaround and kind of check this out. I love that all the trees were left in the center here too. It really looks like it's kind of like lived in, or like the station was built around the nature here. So it's pretty cool that it's still there. Anyway, we're gonna make our way around here, and I think we're gonna come down the cordwood line. So yeah, definitely loving this world a lot. Again, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. So here is that switching line that we were at not too long ago. I'm actually gonna slow this down a little bit, that way we can see it in all of its glory. So there we go. There's the stairs that we went up earlier, and we got all the stoppers there. And here's that little bridge. I love this little bridge that comes over to the switch there. Oh, wait, where does that go? Okay, so this goes through the cordwood line. Oh, this actually goes around. Very interesting. So we're not going to be taking the cordwood line out. We're actually going to be going over here. Where we first saw. Very cool. I'm actually just going to keep going and kind of see where this takes us. Hopefully all the switches are good. It looks like that one should be, and it looks like we got a couple extra lines there, which would probably be used to maybe switch some cars around or something along those lines. Anyway, this is super cool. I'm loving it. Definitely love it. And we are kind of heading out. I might need to do some switches on the way out here, and I want to take another look at the line when we came in. That way I can see everything that's going on without flying through. So it looks like this switch up here is good. That is very good, and it looks like maybe you'd back the cars in there. Oh, except for that one. The one that I didn't check. Oh no. Well, let's go ahead and get this flipped over and put this back on the track. All right, we are re-railed. We're gonna go ahead and start heading out towards the sawmill. And away we go. We'll kick the regulator up a little bit. And I definitely want to look at this this line that came in again to kind of see what was going on. But I believe we're on the exit line now. I might need to flip over one of these switches. That way I don't get derailed again. Yeah. Definitely looking like it. Anyway, we're moving now. So this was actually super cool. They actually turned the entire logging camp into an entire station, which is really awesome. Good thing that switch is already switched over. Perfect. I'm going to slow down a little bit here just in case. This one looks good. Okay, so this is just like a little switching area to get on whatever side of the track they need to be on when entering the station. But I am going to stop here and check the map. I don't know what line I need to be on, if I need to go left or right here. Alright, so it appears the line to the left actually goes out towards the smelter, which I definitely want to check out soon. But we're going to keep with the switch now and go ahead and go towards the sawmill. And I think I'll show you guys the map after after we get to the sawmill and after we check everything out, just to kind of show you what I was looking at. Again, I'll be putting a link for this down in the description. But yeah, this map is super cool. Definitely loving what I'm seeing so far. There's a nice little bridge here, which is awesome. But yeah, we are now going to go check out the sawmill. I don't know if it has like the same station setup or not. It's going to kind of be a surprise. I didn't really look at it. But I do know that this line here will take me over there, so that's good. We're kind of actually cruising right now. Holy cow. We're going pretty fast here. I think we're going downhill or something. But yeah, definitely loving that all these lines are double tracked or double lined. Super cool. You could run multiple train lines on this at once. Got a couple more water towers there. Ones that we saw on the way in. I believe these switches are good. I hope. Yeah, they are. All right, perfect. And it looks like it's already turning us over to the sawmill, which is so cool. Look at this. It actually turns into a double line. You would have to take the switch and switch off. Very interesting. That's actually really cool. I don't think I've seen anything like that. It like snakes back and forth. It becomes a double line off. Very cool. Definitely like that a lot. Here are those bridges that we saw on the way in. The track is looking super clean as well. Definitely like that. It looks like they actually converge into one track here. Let me make sure this switch up here is good. I feel like I need to slow down or something. No, that looks good. And this is actually going to bring us... Wait, what is that doing? Wait a minute. Yep, that one's going to kill us. Hold on. It's a good thing I caught that. Let's go ahead and flip that over. And let's actually head down the way we would drop off logs. So let's flip that over that way. Alright, perfect. Alright, gonna hop back in Betsy here and check out what is going on. So this is pretty cool. Looks like the double track actually goes all the way through the sawmill here. The line comes off. Oh, what's going on that way? We're going to check that out. We've got some sort of structure that was made here. That's very interesting. Oh, that's... Wait, what? I don't know what that... It looks like, I don't know, it looks like log storage. Hold on, let's check this out. This is pretty cool. It kind of looks like maybe like a bundle of logs or something. I don't know. Or maybe just a building of some sort. Very interesting. Okay. Or maybe a sign is supposed to be placed here. Maybe they were going to put a train up on the top and then have a sign on the side of it or something. I don't know. Kind of cool though. Kind of neat. Let's go ahead and continue on and check this out. Looks like we've got a bunch of stuff going on there. Maybe like a turnaround. I don't know. We're going to make our way through here real quick though. So it looks like the sawmill has quite a bit to be full. So I don't know. Maybe we'll take some logs over here in a future episode or something like that. I hope this switch is good. I didn't really look at it. Okay, I think it is. All right, so this is actually going to bring me down around to the backside. Very cool. Again, this place looks super clean. We got a lot of clean lines that happened here. Like it looks like these are pretty much parallel that go in both directions. And we're going to go check out the backside here. I don't know if there's any place to keep cars out here or not, but I'm going to check it out. I believe that heads out to the smelter. It looks like we would pick up product on this line here and then maybe do the turnaround. I'm not really sure. It kind of goes in both directions here. So maybe one line goes back to the freight depot, which I do need to stop here. Go ahead and kill the engines there. Let's get this flipped over, and I kind of want to check out where this line leads. Actually, let's go ahead and walk it. I don't know how you would get over here. I guess you'd come in on the other line. Maybe you'd switch over at a different point. But it looks like we've got a switching yard over here meant for this station, which is kind of cool. I believe this is one just big loop-de-loop for that on that line. So if I were to actually go right there, we would come down that track, do the loop, and then we would come back on this line, leaving the direction we came in, I believe. maybe going back to the logging camp, but this is pretty cool. Definitely gonna check this out really quick. We got a huge switching station here, which is awesome. Looks like we can keep a lot of cars here. Looks like a lot of cars are being stored here already. I even see a caboose back there. A ton of switches going on. We might even have a couple engines in the garages here. We'll check that out in a second. But yeah, looks like this is just an area for storing some cars, some rail cars. Pretty cool. They've got the stoppers on each line here as well. With the caboose, I'm wondering, are these? Nope, these are kept with the brake off. I'm wondering if the caboose has the brake on though. Kind of cool. So these are just kind of sitting here, so you can come pick these up if you want. The brake is on this caboose, and there are the stoppers at the end there. I believe that's a line that you can take. It looks like there's some rail up there on the hill. Definitely gonna check that out in the future. Let's go see if there's any engines sitting over here. Again, I love that these are kept on foundations. Makes it look super neat. But I don't hear anything, so I'm just gonna assume these are all empty. Open the doors there. Yeah, we got nothing. And we got nothing here. But the storage is there, which is super cool. So you could keep some engines out here if you wanted to. There we go. I was having trouble getting that door open. So yeah, tons of space to store over here. Super cool. Definitely liking this world a lot. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, I'm going to go ahead and show the map right now. Alright, so here's the map that I was looking at. Again, I'll be putting a link for this in the description. But we started over here in this section. We grabbed this Betsy. We took the line all the way over to the logging camp here. And you can see everything from a bird's eye view, which is pretty nice. These are the stations that we saw. There's the big loop around. So this is super cool. I definitely love this. We took the double line back, and then we ended up over here at the sawmill. So here's that thing we checked out earlier. I think it's to put a train or a sign on. And then we ended up over here at this switching yard. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this episode in the future. Let me know what you want to see next. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more episodes like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!